I'm not saying that Riot is f***ing up when it comes down to skins, but Riot is f***ing up when it comes down to skins. We had Samira's legendary skin. No, it was ultimate skin. That was actually legendary skin, but priced as an ultimate skin, so that was a scam. Then we had the Jin's Chroma for $200. And now the funniest battle over a skin happened, so, you know, we're having more fun.
Well, you're not gonna believe what happened over the last 2 months. A few days ago, Riot revealed some amazing skins coming to League of Legends. It was all new additions to the Coven skin line, which over the years proved to be a really popular one.
Yeah, Coven is amazing, especially the aspect of the old gods, because old gods belong to the Coven. Yeah, it's all good.
And when it comes to the new ones, I would even go as far as to say that these are some of the best skins we have ever seen.
Is that old god Mordekaiser? Yeah, that is old god Mordekaiser. Just look at them teeth, chat. Look at those teeth. This could be a good Colgate toothpaste fucking advertisement.
And it's not just the amazing Mordekaiser.
I'm telling you, bro, shiny.
However, what I didn't know
That's Elise. Yeah, for a second I thought that was Eve.
is that all of this arrived with a bit of a drama. A
Which
drama that involves the funniest and dumbest fight I have seen in a while. With the two fighters being Syndra mains and Nami mains. With
we're going to Reddit. No, we're going to Reddit. As long as we're not touching Rise mains, we should be good. And as long as we're not touching Cassidon and Draven mains, we should be family friendly. Just saying.
the main battlefield being the Queens of League sub.
The fuck is that?
Reddit. Now, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't even know that anything was happening. And the only reason I found out was because Skin Spotlights mentioned some of the DMs he got from questionable people.
What?
So since a lot of you might be in the dark too, why don't we go on a bit of an adventure?
Let's
Back
go.
where it all started about 3 or 4 years ago. It all started with the two camps getting a bit frustrated. Both Syndra and Nami are old school classic champions, with neither of them having a legendary skin.
Does Ari has a Coven skin? I'm pretty sure she has. Hold on, give me a second. Pretty sure she has a Coven. Yep, she has a Coven, okay.
So occasionally you might have seen a post such as this one. Legendary skin for Syndra? Am I the only one who feels frustrated for the fact that she doesn't have a legendary skin? I mean, it's not only that she doesn't have it that makes me kinda mad. It's the fact that, for example, Senna, much newer champion, already has a prestige and a legendary in her skin portfolio, and
I'll do you one better. I don't think it's only prestige. I'm pretty sure it's prestige plus prestige 2022 if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. But you get the idea. There are champions which got released recently, well, in the past few years, and they've got extra skins on top of them. They've got prestige, and then they got cherry on top, fucking prestige 2022.
I don't know. I'm just so jealous, I guess. Anyone else feels like this? Lol. I just wanted to release something for her that blows everyone's minds. This post definitely seems to be reasonable. I mean, in the past, Syndra was the peak mid laner quite a few times.
Yeah, a couple of seasons. I mean, she was a picker ban in the worlds most of the time, especially when playing against Faker.
And still, she doesn't have a legendary skin. The fact that she got 11 other skins, that's worthless.
I mean, on one hand, you can go to Reddit and complain about Syndra not having a skin, or you can be Giga Chad, like that world champion who won the jungle as Kindred. What did he do? Yeah, he was complaining that Kindred doesn't have a skin. He wanted to get Kindred a new skin, so someone in his chat said, you know, join a professional team, win the fucking worlds, and get Kindred that skin. So that's what he did. As far as I'm concerned, that's what he did. Now the question, do we have that Kindred skin? Sure, we do have. Yep, there it is. There it is. TRX Kindred. That's what you need to do, you know? I'm just saying. If you want a new skin, just join up with the professional team, win the fucking world championship, and give your main a skin. Just that simple.
Right, Rel? But of course, this was 3 years ago. So over time, the intensity of Syndra main's frustration rose, which is very much in character for Syndra. And so, 2 years ago, we got a post such as this one. Riot, I am tired. Syndra deserves a legendary skin. Excuse me, please. Sorry, but I feel like I need to be annoying at this point. Riot, I beg you, please just give Syndra's legendary Coven and make the skin one of the most beautiful, powerful, imposing, elegant, mystical, and incredible legendary in the league. And I won't ask for anything else for the rest of my short life.
Nice. Nice. Very simple to understand it here.
It is kinda unbelievable that they called out a Coven skin 2 years ago. I have to give them credit for that one. I don't want to die without seeing my main in the Eclipse universe.
Yeah, and I don't want to die without seeing Half-Life 3. But you know, it is what it is.
Lores like these is what makes me love this game even more. All my mains are in the Coven, and the only thing missing is the biggest one, Syndra. Yeah, I'm sure they are gonna make a Syndra skin only because of your list of mains.
Exactly.
I've been asking for this skin since the first release with Lissandra and Camille. I don't even know where to ask anymore, I swear.
Oh yeah, Lissandra and Kim, I'm pretty sure those two have skins, no? I'm pretty... Lissandra for a fact has a Coven skin. Yep. And Camille, I'm pretty sure as well. Yep.
Where? I don't understand why they keep ignoring us.
You know it's going to be extra fire if they create Coven Briar skin. Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, I do understand. And please don't talk about popularity. Okay, that's exactly what I was referring to. There are champions that are less popular than Syndra, and who also deserves to be there, like Miss Cassiopeia. Sorry I'm sensitive, I just wanted to vent. Justice for Miss Dark Almost Sovereign.
And this part, sorry I'm sensitive, is literally one of the reasons that we are getting 80% of the games being chat restricted. We are removing fucking pings. We were removing all chat a couple of years ago, and we are considering removing even more forms of communication, because one snowflake in the dark community is fucking sensitive.
So yes, Syndra mains were getting frustrated. Meanwhile, in the Nami mains camp, similar post also 2 years ago. Why doesn't Nami have a legendary skin yet?
Why do you main Nami? You should main Lulu. Make everyone's life amazing, you know?
While we have champions like Caitlyn and Vayne getting their second legendary skin this year, supports like Nami, Zyra, Lulu and Jenna have yet to receive their first legendary. Do you think this will change by the end of 2021? I really like how the first comment is just called.
And that Snowflake is Riot employee. Yep. He runs the department. Riot Oberon, head of game experience? Game design? Some shit like that. He runs the fucking department. That's the best part.
Calling out Jenna for already having a legendary skin. But the counter argument is that it is not a good one. You hear that, Rel? It's not a good one. Still, I have to give it to Nami mains for staying calmer than Syndra mains. But unfortunately,
we're talking about support players versus mid lane players. Like, bro, of course they're going to be chill.
as the years went by with no legendary skins in sight, both teams got frustrated. So back in the Syndra main camp, we got another one. What do you think Syndra's legendary skin will be, or would you like it to be? We all love Spirit Blossom. And considering she also gained prestige this year, it's likely that next year she'll get her first legendary. And in your opinion, which skin will it be? I like how they shifted gears into it just being pretty much confirmed that she will get a legendary skin. Because yeah, it's been a while.
True.
She's gonna get one, right?
Yeah, that's how it
but
works.
But better yet, they mentioned that she just got a prestige skin, which somehow is supposed to mean that she will also get a legendary. I don't know how that argument is supposed to work. But regardless, most people voted for the Coven skin line.
Obviously.
So Syndra mains really started craving a Coven skin. Now at this point, even the Nami mains started getting frustrated. Nami is almost 10 years old and still has no legendary skin. She isn't considered unpopular and has a lot of skin potential. I really want a legendary for her, especially since the last 2 skins she got were without any events, icons, borders, and also filler skin line, nothing new or special. I really hope our fishy will get the skin she deserves not too far in the future. Now, don't be fooled. While Nami mains may look civil at first, do you guys have any information about the new Nami skin? I want a new Nami skin so bad. Legendary one, please. Time has corrupted their minds too, and soon. Legendary skin for Nami when? Karma has one, Soraka has one, hell, even Sona, who no one plays, has one. Riot, where is the legendary skin for Nami?
Sanest Nami player ever.
Now, at this point, with the rising popularity of the Queens of League subreddit, the two camps noticed each other. And suddenly, arguments over who deserves a legendary skin more erupted. Though at this point, the discussion still remained relatively civil. But that all changed when the Leaking Nation attacked. There were talks about the fact that a Brazilian streamer got a leak about a legendary skin for Coven Syndra. Naturally, this piqued people's interest, but everyone remained skeptical. Because at that point in time, fake leaks about Coven Syndra were made up like every other week. But then, a second leak happened. A leaker by the name of Big Bad Bear found some traces leading to Coven skin.
And guys, Big Bad Bear is the guy that's getting official information. And if he leaks stuff, it's going to happen. Just saying.
Namely, it was Syndra with an unknown tier, as well as Neela, Elise, Akali, and Nami. And for some reason, they also mentioned that the legendary will be between Nami and Syndra. But it was unclear which one of these two it would be.
Ah, shit,
they also
this is getting
mentioned
better.
that there would be an old god, which eventually turned out to be Mordekaiser. Now, what Big Bad...
Like, bro, I swear to God, every single time I see this fucking picture of old god Mordekaiser, you know? Hold on, what we need to do is, it's like... Chat, give me a second. Good enough. Just tell me what you want, but that's what I see every single time I'm looking at this skin. Fucking perfect. Anyway, we're back in here.
God, which eventually turned out to be Mordekaiser. Now, what Big Bad Bear did is that they also just made up a poem. It wasn't written by Riot, it wasn't anywhere in the files, it wasn't related to any content. They just made up a poem to tease people, which I don't think was the smartest idea.
What do you mean not the smartest? As long as it's getting attraction, as long as it's getting attention, as long as it's getting interaction from people, it works.
Because people thought it was something official, and so they started digging way too deep. But also because now there was a second leak pointing at the same thing. The two war camps actually sat down together at a table, and some serious discussions started. For the most part, people joked about, what the heck is Akali doing there? Like, she's obviously there to generate money. And also, I feel sorry for that one person craving a legendary Elise skin. But then the real talk started. Why I think Nami should get the legendary skin, even if Syndra deserves it more.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Look, yeah, I don't get it either. Our favorite witches are returning, and it's led to a lot of debate on who deserves the legendary skin. I've seen most support for Syndra, and I've got to say, she fits the line far better than Nami. If Syndra fits better, why do you want Nami to get it? It's because Syndra fits the line better than Nami. Legendary skins set themselves apart.
This reasoning is borderline fucking amazing. If Syndra fits it better, why do you want Nami to get it? It's because Syndra fits the line better than Nami. But you know who else? Syndra is overachieving because Syndra fits better. Fucking Teemo, you know? Well, Syndra fits better than Coven Teemo, but that's exactly my point. That's the reason we're getting Coven Teemo. How about that?
By adding new voiceovers and animations to better differentiate the skin from base. I personally believe legendary skins should prioritize making characters whose regular characterization clashes with the skin. So, that's just false. Riot has a system they call core truths. Every champion has their core truth that can't be broken no matter what skin they have. For example, Lux is always Garen's sister. So even if they have a legendary skin, they always have to stay true to their original character. Syndra was made for Coven, but because of that, the benefits she would get from a legendary would go so much further on Nami.
But this makes no fucking sense.
I hope you'll be able to understand my point of view. I haven't seen anyone else who had the same argument for Nami as I did, and
because this argument makes no fucking sense.
wanted to see if anyone felt the same. Take care, darlings. Oh, how civilized. It really feels like the queens had a proper meeting to talk about their concerns. But all of that
I want to read the comment section of this post.
is what was happening on the surface. Because deep below, something rotten
Yeah,
was
show me the
going
comment
on.
section,
You
brother.
see, as I mentioned, I learned about all of this from Skin Spotlights, who for quite a while didn't know about this either. And who, at this point, has proven himself to be really good at data mining stuff from PBE. From him I learned it wasn't too difficult to get a hand on all the leaked info. And in fact, he already knew what was coming to leak and he knew who had the legendary skin. But he didn't tell anyone, just like a lot of other data miners. Because, believe it or not, data miners are not leakers. They are looking for secret files for fun, not for attention on the internet.
Oh.
And they don't leak stuff even
Well, most of the data miners. Not all of them, most of them.
if they know something that they shouldn't know. Because leakers suck and they ruined quite a few events in the past.
True, especially the Briar event. Bro, I'm still salty that they ruined the fucking Briar event.
Not to mention Briar, that
Exactly.
was quite something. And in fact, I learned that some of the leakers were confused about who's getting the legendary skin because the leaks were related to a link to a media file. For example, in this case, they got a link to the trailer video for the Coven skins. But that one was in a different language. The issue there is that the translations are very often not right. So it was unclear who is the main character of that trailer. Or in other words, it was unclear who the legendary skin is. In fact, this is how the poem was made up. The poem talked about Ocean
Oh, so that's the translation. That's what's happening.
Call, but the original reference
Hold on, I want to read the poem. All gods lays in moonlight woods, content with their worn crown. It's too late, you'll feed call down, down, down. I don't know, I want to say Nami because down is water, you know, if you're standing on the ground, underground is water, so it makes sense.
The poem
Makes sense.
talked about Ocean's Call, but the original reference was translated from Siren's Call. So it was the indirect translation that screwed people over. Regardless, this is where a really desperate thing happened. You see, the Dark Cabal of Queens learned that the data miners knew, and they initiated a new operation.
Send feed pictures to every single data miner until one of them cracks and sends you the information. Simple. That's what I would do, just saying.
An operation called Let's Learn Who the Fuck is the Legendary Skin, besties. The plan was simple. Message the data miners.
So far they're following the plan.
Pretend you are someone important and get the info at any cost.
Emphasis on the words at any cost. Hey bro, don't look at me like I'm the villain here, I'm just saying.
The following are real quotes from real DMs they got. Hello, Skin Spotlight. I just want to make a thing with you. I just want to know who got the new Coven legendary skin. For sure, I will not expose it on internet after it. I just want to know for myself. Please and good night. But of course,
If there are feed pictures attached to this message, bro, if I'm Skin Spotlights, I am considering options.
being the gigachads they are, the data miners were impervious. And they would not be so easily parted with their precious information. So some of the sneakier queens stepped up their game. Hey, I work for the Greek dub for League of Legends with the studio. I just want to let you know we have just sent the VO for Nami's skin for the Greek dub. I assume you saw it on data. How is that possible? Skins never come that early before our deploy. I assume other dubs would come later in the cycle. Or is it an extensive PBE cycle? We are not informed. Appreciate it if you can say honestly, lol.
Yeah, this doesn't look very professional, by the way.
That's right, channeling the power of deception from LeBlanc herself. The dark cabal of the queens disguised themselves as officials working with Riot Games, where they messaged a data miner not affiliated with Riot, and they talked about disclosed information which the data miner is not even supposed to know about.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, we all make mistakes in the heat of a passion. The idea was nice, but slightly misdirected, you know?
Like, I really wanna uncensor this person, because if they really were working on the Greek dub, they would be under NDA, and just by mentioning a skin that wasn't even revealed yet, they would be hit with a massive fine. Also, They specifically mentioned working on the Greek dub, because that's where leaks happened in the past, but that person is, apparently Turkish. Regardless, unfortunately for the queens, the data miners wouldn't yield. And the two war camps were growing desperate.
So far, I like where this is going, chat.
Aiming their pitchforks not only at each other, but also at everyone around them. It got to a point where literally any fart on the internet started a new theory. So when the Riot Music account tweeted, "Good morning, support mains."
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what kind of wild fucking conspiracy theory can you get away from this post?
Which I believe is totally gonna be related to the
Do you think this could be related to legendary Tappy skin?
musical skin line we are totally getting at the end of this year? Which means that this was unrelated to all that was happening. Also, this was tweeted like 3 weeks before anything was even teased.
Doesn't matter.
People still took it as a confirmation that Nami was the one.
Yep.
A prediction!
But what if you start playing Syndra as a support? Just what if?
That soon became a curse. It was after that that the day came. The day Riot revealed a trailer called Siren's Call, which would reveal the full Coven lineup.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen this one. Yeah, chat, we need to watch it.
As well as who the...
Hold up, fuck off, we need to watch it. Yeah, I haven't seen this one.
Something lurks within these wicked woods.
I like the voice.
Past roots run deep, entangled with what remains of your forgotten gods. Tell me, sisters, what moves both dead and depth alike? It's there. The Leviathan, dreaming in the deep.
Is that Aurelia?
I shall ensure the rising tide, and your
No, she has a step. Is that LeBlanc?
gods will drown beneath our waters. Oh, my sisters, you are out of your depth.
Both of those are Nami, she has 2 forms. I'm not saying that Riot straight up stole a cinematic from Blizzard. But Riot straight up stole a cinematic from Blizzard. Hold on. Basically, the sneaky snake lady summoning a big guy, right? 1 minute, bro. 1 minute. I wonder where Riot got this idea from. I just wonder. Damn, it's a Squidward though. Same story in here. Uh-oh, big chains. The Squidward lady did something. Big chains. I wonder what those chains are holding. big evil. Original Riot. Very, very original. Not gonna lie. Very original.
The legendary skin is. And it was there that the two war camps watched in disbelief as the truth came out. Nami was the one to get the legendary skin.
But that's Irelia.
She would be the queen to reign the queens of League. The truth that would bring Syndra mains to their knees.
Oh no.
One that caused many Syndra mains to be very rude and quite racist and...
I fucking love mid laner bait. I mean...
A lot of posts got removed. Also, it's funny to see that Skin Spotlights actually knew about a lot of this for a while, but he didn't know the drama was happening. Apparently, the Nami skin was just patched in early. And yes, as I mentioned, as expected, Syndra mains were not too happy about this. The way this means Syndra is never getting a Coven legendary. Kale incident all over again. It's Syndover. Syndra is never getting a Coven legendary. Kale incident all over again. It's Syndover.
It's fucking Jover.
I am sorry, Syndra mains. You did not deserve this. Are there other skin lines where Syndra would slay as legendary as much as Coven? I feel like this was the one specifically made for her. And she could have easily been double legendaries with Nami for maximum slayage.
Doubt it. Straight up doubt it.
If Nami is not on a polyamorous relationship with the old gods, then it's not serving. And just like that, the war was over. It kinda sucks to see how much the players actually love their champions. And how...
But like straight up, idea joined from World of Warcraft. Good job, Riot.
Riot pretty much just took the one thing they wanted to see for the champion away. But hey, in my opinion, it is still quite unhealthy to get overly attached to a champion.
But the fact that she has tentacles... I'ma keep it real. Riot, once again, is making the job of Rule 34 artists way too easy. Just saying.
So I get you, Syndra mains. But goddamn, the Nami skin is legitimately one of the best skins I have ever seen in this game.
Oh shit, looks good.
Anyway, long story short, yeah, don't message people trying to pry information out of them which they shouldn't even have. Also, straight up threatening is scummy. And
no, we're talking about League of Legends players, bro. If you're not threatening people, are you really a League of Legends player?
I have to say, after quite a lot of digging through the Queens of League subreddit, they are one of the more wholesome subreddits from the League's communities. It is certainly in contrast to the Darkin folk. And yeah, when it comes to legendary skins, don't look too much into it. And be happy that your skin is not $200. Also, I wouldn't look into how legendary skins were made in the...
$200, yeah, that's the Gen Chroma, and I've heard there's a $500 skin as well. Like, what's up with that, chat?
Past. Old Riot made those skins differently. They didn't look at what champion was popular. So, don't bring up the fact that Cho'Gath has 2 legendaries, okay?
Hey, that's what it is. Yeah, all champions. Ah, there it is. There it is. $500. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I guess we'll need to watch this next time. That's for TFT Yasuo, $500. That's TFT Yasuo, bro. That shit looks like Zoe. That is Zoe. Or that's a chibi Yasuo. Anyway, you got the idea.